All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome into today's edition of In the Game. I am your host, Hustle, and as always, we will be diving into the crypto gaming markets today, and we're going to talk about some strategies on how to actually stake your Polygon on a platform with real yield, earn another top 100%, a top 100 token, and I'm going to go into how this is possible and exactly how to get this done with one of the strongest tokens in this bear market. I mean, we've seen Polygon go from 30 cents to 90 cents now in this bear market. And I think in the future, with what they're doing, with all the real business integrations, I think that there's so much to come. So we'll talk about how to stake your Polygon in a very solid platform. My exact strategy, we'll go over that here in just a moment. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel down below for more shows here every single day on Crypto Banter, as well as shout out to our sponsors here on In the Game. Myria, one of the leading top L2 and studio platforms. Animoca Brands, the largest Web3 gaming company in the world. Unix Gaming, the leading Web3 gaming infrastructure. Shout out to MEXC as well. Second day of their World Cup token launches. Clubs today are launching Everton, Crystal Palace, Leeds, and more. And new sponsor shout out on the show, as we see right now in the corner, ImmutableX. Now, everyone knows ImmutableX, the leading platform building Web3 games on Ethereum, powering the next generation of games. I mean, they're set up to weather the bear market. They're set up to get all the enthusiasts, all of the gamers involved, and one of the undisputed leaders as far as onboarding in the space. So big shout out to our new sponsor on In the Game, ImmutableX. I mean, Animoca Brands, ImmutableX, so many quality partners and sponsors here on In the Game. So if you guys want more information, down below in the description, check out our new sponsor, ImmutableX, as well as all of our sponsors here on In the Game. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, guys. So Polygon is obviously one of the top tokens, as I mentioned, in this bear market. And I mean, everyone has their eyes on it, right? With the partnerships with Meta, Disney, Stripe, Starbucks, Reddit, everything that they've done, it goes without saying. I'm not here to tell you what Polygon is. I'm here to tell you how to accumulate and my staking strategy with my Polygon in this bear market. So first and foremost, let's dive into where are we doing this. So let's go over to Beefy Finance. So Beefy Finance is one of the I would say it's probably the top multi-chain yield optimizer. So we'll take a look at their platform in just a moment, but you can basically stake on any given chain. I think, yeah, as they say, 17 chains with safety and efficiency in mind. It is an auto compound platform, and Beefy Finance has been solid for a long time. And as you can see here, obviously Miles, I've heard Miles talk about Beefy in the past as well, and we see here. So on a real yield thread that he pointed out, it's a decentralized multi-yield optimizer, allowing compound interest on tokens staking in a number of various L1 chains. And as you see here, the benefit of their token that it is fully diluted, the revenue shares in Beefy Finance, in which holders earn profits generated by Beefy Finance when staked and hold governance voting rights. So this is one of the real yield platforms inside of DeFi. And you take a look here, this is their platform. And you can come in and you can kind of take a look at Ethereum. On the top here, you can see BNB chain, you can see Optimism, you can see all these different chains here at the top. You can see your dashboard if you have your wallet connected and all that good stuff. And you can go down here and you can see on the Matic, you click on Matic here. So you click on Polygon and you're actually able to see those top pools and the staked Matic and Matic pools. And now this is exactly where you want to be looking. So when you click into the staked Matic and Matic pools, if you see here, they're Lido boosted. And what Beefy Finance does is it shows you where it's doing the the yield and the staking or farming. This is on Balancer, this is on Dystopia, this is on Curve. So there are 3 different pools here for Stake, Matic, and Matic. But these are basically tokens that are pegged together. ST Matic and Matic, they are meant to be paired in stake in a very low risk liquidity pool. So you need to add liquidity. You would need to go in and add liquidity. And guys, first and foremost, this is never financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am just letting you guys know exactly what I'm doing to maximize my coins and my crypto holdings in this bear market on secure platforms to be able to actually still accumulate high quality tokens. And I'll show you exactly what you're earning in just a second as well. So you can see here on this vault is a 12% APY. Now, it's nothing like the hundreds of percents from a bunch of different DeFi farms. It's nothing like 20% a year was fantastic. Obviously, wasn't Terra Luna? I think 20% a year. That was on stable coins, however. But when you're looking here at the 12% APY and how Beefy does distribute their rewards, this is definitely a sustainable way to actually stake and put your Matic to work. Lido on Polygon is a liquid staking solution for Matic backed by industry-leading staking providers. With Lido on Polygon, you can stake your Matic in a secure way and use your ST Matic on the secondary market. But besides that, when you scroll down, after you were to add liquidity here, stake Matic and Matic, with liquidity pools, if you are unfamiliar, you would need 50%. Let's just say you have theoretically $500, and you split 250 into ST Matic and 250 into actual Matic, and you pair them up in a liquidity pool, and you would come over here and you would actually deposit them into the liquidity pool. And that boost here is for Lido rewards, and this ends in 5 days. But these refresh. There's a lot of different, they do so many different promotions and boosts here on Beefy Finance, and specifically on this pool. And what you're earning is Lido. And if you don't know what Lido is, top 100 token, as we see, number 83, market cap a little over $1 billion, fully diluted market cap. And when you go over to Nested, for example, Miles, once again, Miles has this in one of his nested portfolios, right? A 1% allocation in one of his nested portfolios. So these are definitely strong platforms and assets that, you can choose to do what you want with, right? So whenever you earn that Lido, if you're bullish on Lido, boom, there's a way to use your Polygon to actually gain free Lido, or you can swap it back over to Polygon, add to your stakes. You can, take profits. There's always your choice to do on that. But whenever you're having those blue chip assets, right? Your blue chip assets on Polygon, let's just say, your Polygon, and you're able to pair them up on a platform like Beefy Finance, you have the ST Matic and Matic pools, and then earn a token like Lido. That is a win-win proposition. And every single platform involved in this staking strategy are as top tier as it gets. And I'm very confident. And, I've been in this pool for quite a bit now, making sure and testing it out, seeing how the rewards play out, et cetera. And, this is a strategy that I've put in place. And I would say if you have some Matic sitting around in your Polygon wallet, this is not a bad option to be able to actually earn some yield in a bear market. Everyone's looking left and right. NFT flipping is really hard. NFT flipping is over, right? We're not in a bull market as far as if you're out here actively flipping and winning NFTs, you're a prophet out there at this point, right? There's so many play to earn games that have died. There's so many yield farms and this and that and Ponzi's that have gone down. But what Beefy Finance's infrastructure does with real yield, with Polygon's strength, and using staked, I agree. NFTs aren't over. I'm saying in this bear market, I completely agree. NFTs are not over, but in this bear market for sure, whenever you're able to take a top token like Polygon, pair it up with staked Matic, which is basically pegged together, you put it up and you're yielding a token like Lido on a platform as secure and tried, true, and tested like Beefy Finance. I think it's a proposition that anyone should definitely take a little more look into. Always do your own research. And as mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is exactly what I've been doing with some of my Polygon. So what does Lido do? As we see here, I'll read the description again for you here. I will read the description for you here. Lido on Polygon is a liquid staking solution backed by industry-leading staking providers where you can stake your Matic tokens in a decentralized and secure way. Use your stake Matic on the secondary market. Lido on Polygon is brought to you by Shard Labs, a new generation of blockchain architects who are building a borderless, transparent, and democratic world. And then if you want to look at their coin market cap description, for example, we can take it's a staking solution for Ethereum with no minimum deposits, maintaining infrastructure. So yeah, it's been around since 2020. It's a very strong platform, and it is a top 100 token at this moment in time. So it's just like a liquid staking solution more so than anything. Yeah, it's like a liquid staking solution more so than anything. So this is exactly what I've been doing with some of my Polygon. Obviously, you have to risk manage and you have to assess, with everything that's gone on in DeFi, what you're going to get involved with. But I'm very confident in Beefy Finance's platform, and I've definitely put some Polygon to work here. And it's and like I said, you can choose to keep it in Lido. You can kind of keep up. You can add it over, like I said, back to your Polygon stacks, or you can take profits. And that's all up to you. And that's the point of yielding in crypto and finding that sustainable yield. So I think that this is a definite great solution, and I would look more into it if you have some Polygon sitting around in your wallets. And the fact that they have multiple chains here on Beefy Finance, if you find any of these other pegged together tokens that are sustainable, one of these top tokens on Beefy Finance, it's definitely a great place to go and be able to actually stake, yield your LPs, etc. So that's what I've been doing. Let me know your strategies on staking Polygon if you have any down below in the description, or any other top crypto gaming tokens for that matter. We're going to be having a lot more videos coming up for the holidays. We're going to have a ton of videos coming up for the holidays regarding, what is the top crypto gaming projects. You guys have been loving the ones on Gala, the ones on Vulcan Forge, for example. So whenever we deep dive into these projects, we'll get into all the top projects. We'll get into Ultra. We'll get into ImmutableX. We'll get into ApeCoin. We'll get into, so many of the top projects. And we're going to break down top to bottom for your one-stop shop on every single crypto gaming project for the rest. If you need all the information regarding any project, you're going to have it here on In the Game. As well, we have some pretty cool interviews coming up to end the year. So I'm really excited about that. But we'll talk more about that when the time comes. If you are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily shows here on Crypto Banter, as well as like the video for more. I'll be back on Monday with another video. As always, play well, my friends.